shooting the shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we're reviewing Kanan, season 1, episode 7.
All right, we're moving along.
We're moving right along. This was a good one. Show opens with Rock leaving the hospital. We know why she's at the hospital. We don't know the tea yet, but she's looking real serious. And she's dressed real cute. She calls Lou while she comes out of the hospital, gets in the car with her driver. She calls Lou. It's going down. It's war. Let's get it. Lou is supposed to take out Unique's man.
Right.
That's the plan. Lou said it's war. It's gonna be war, and Rock said we already at war. It ain't gonna be war. We already in it.
Right. Where you been? It's been
at the studio. At the studio getting and at the studio getting served up. Meanwhile, Marvin is over here running his own operation. He decided he was going to go ahead,
take advice of a kid.
Take Kanan's idea and see what's up with that. So he's running his little operation off the highway. Seems interesting. They roll up, they buy a candy bar, roll around the corner. I guess whatever candy bar they get determines, their purchase.
Right.
I
want the Mr. Good bar.
I'm a Babe Ruth kind of girl myself. Babe Ruth, Snickers, anything with some nuts and some nougat. So based on the money he's getting, he's very pleased with his stuff. We'll see how long that lasts. Lou rolls up on Unique's, right-hand man. He's walking down the street, skippity doo-dah with his date. They kill me like being gangsters on one side, and then they be on a date like rolling around like ain't shit going on, And these girls real comfortable dating a drug dealer, like they have off-duty time and shit.
She found out.
Homeboy takes her up to the apartment and he's laying it down. He's giving the head of all head because she's giving the performance of all performances. Lou rolls up on the coochie eater and he unloads an entire assault rifle on this nigga and hits nothing. He hits no one. I'm not sure what the hell, Lou. I was really disappointed in Lou. How you gonna have a man head all up in the cooch and you miss?
So I don't know if I believe that, sir.
What did he miss?
Been a little bit too good to be missing everything. Like, what was that about? It got to be some background. Like, is we gonna find out in the other episodes that you did that on purpose? Like, because that didn't make any sense.
I mean, he hit nothing. He didn't hit the girl. He didn't even graze this dude.
Nothing. So the least you could have done was let the girl get some shit. Yeah, you could let her finish her damn nut if you.
Why did he roll up in there all creepily? He should have just busted the door and tow it up. But I mean, I'm not sure that would have had him hitting anything because he missed like a motherfucker.
He missed. That's what I'm like. The way he missed that, it makes sense. He did that on purpose. Had to.
Or he was preoccupied because he needed to be at the studio. Rock meets up with Kanan. They're standing outside. She's gonna have dinner with Kanan. They're standing outside talking, and we find out that Scrap is not dead. Yay, Scrap is not dead. He has lost an eyeball, but he's still a soldier. And he will be soldiering on.
Poor Scrap.
Yay, Scrap's not dead. Because I thought that dude was gone.
I just knew he was gone. They shocked me with that one. He should have been. That's a shame. That's a bad that y'all acting like oh boy. Y'all missing.
So this nigga like gets beat to not death. He gets beat nearly to death.
Yeah.
And they, took an eyeball. Which
Y'all some non-finishing the job niggas.
they leaving DNA at the crime scene.
Yeah.
It was all kind of foolishness. Kanan and Rock are meeting up with Davina. So Kanan is introducing Davina to his mom. She tells Davina she's beautiful and she can understand why her son is crazy about her. And they go in and sit down and everything is lovely. And Kanan tells his mother, well, I know you're not big on surprises, but I have a surprise for you. In walks Symphony.
I wanted, before Symphony came, I wanted to be like, look, she the op. Get her. Take her out right there in the restaurant. She the op.
Oh, it's gonna come out.
Don't trust it.
It's gonna come out.
Don't say nothing around this chick. She telling it all.
Well, she's sitting up there they're having a lovely, moment until Symphony got there. And then of course Rock is pissed. And what does she do? She does what she always does. She storms out of the restaurant.
That's embarrassing in front of his girl. I mean, but then her mom.
I wouldn't have stormed out. It would have been, it is what it is. Maybe we need to step outside and have a quick conversation, whatever. But, this is what Rock does. But Symphony, tells Kanan, like, chill, let me handle this. He goes out, chases her down, and lets her know he's a Hall & Oates ass nigga. Sarah, smile. She's like, nigga. So he wooed her back with a little Hall & Oates serenade. She tried to play all hard, but what do you do when a nigga serenades you out in front of a restaurant singing
right
Hall & Oates music? She gave in, they go back in and they enjoy dinner. It was all very cute. It was another one of those moments where you forget that Kanan is a horrible ass person. They go outside, and of course, Symphony gives them a little history lesson about the building, in the neighborhood, and it's the same spot where John Lennon got killed, and another little sweet mother-son double date moment. Kanan takes Davina home. He gets in the ride. The driver takes him home, but before they drive off, Rock reminds the driver that the block is hot, so get my kid home safely. Oh,
now we out here doing dinner dates and love. Now the block is hot.
The block is hot. Oh no, why the block is hot? Because you're not.
You riding with the op.
You're riding with the op, and she still can't be trusted. I still feel like because we don't know where her mama is, and we don't know how much talking she's doing to Unique.
No. She could be. The whole thing is you killed the love of her life. She could be setting Kanan dumbass up this whole time.
Well, she went a little far because she gave him some booty. So, but
I mean,
sometimes I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Her nigga dead and she
set up. Ain't that always the setup?
Get the booty, get the nigga killed.
Yep. Yep. That's how, what's his name? D Wiz got killed.
Look, I'm not really a ride or die. I'm not I'm not that well versed on hood shit. I'm adjacent. I'm hood adjacent. When she gets him home, when he gets her home, she reminds him she lets him know that she heard that song The Famous Road. And it sounds an awful lot like the situation that went down with her own nigga, Buck 20. And yeah, duh.
You think?
It's exactly what happened. Kanan is like, nah, that's just famous, talking shit. It's just a song. It's not anything about that. Famous ain't about that life. And she was like, yeah, but you are. And on that note, she let his ass down and steadied outside. Meanwhile, Rock is
Wow.
at the crib getting the bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. Because that's what they do.
She probably needed after all that mess that just popped off since the last episode.
I mean, after watching them, I needed it too. That was a very sexy scene. I was like, all right, then I would have some of that, please. I would like a little of that.
Yeah, that was a whole lot going on.
It was a lot. Family meeting. Lou, Rock, Marvin, we got to talk. Lou, the fuck? How'd you miss your shot? What's happening? Lou said the Tech 9 is bullshit. Lou.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You bullshit.
Lou, you know you're my man, but
that
was bullshit. It's not the gun.
Nope.
You missed every single shot with an AK.
On purpose.
Marvin, stop talking shit. Why is the construction behind? It's almost done. Don't worry. Lou said he heard that Unique got an operation running off the highway. You know, she's getting tight. Marvin was like, I ain't heard nothing about any of that. I don't know what you think about that.
So how that gonna end up for you? Because they done brought it to the table. And you talking about
we know they know. And how do you not know? Like Marvin, you're supposed to know what's going on in the streets. We heard. I heard. Did you hear?
I heard about it.
Yeah. Well, Marvin ain't heard about it.
What's her name told me? What's her name?
Davina told you?
Davina told me.
Davina out here snitching in these streets.
Yeah.
So we move on. We're at a department store and Jukebox is trying on dresses. Why? Why is Jukebox trying on dresses?
And then the dresses she picked, I'm like, dang, these some hideous dresses. Now we have some better dresses than that now, Jukebox.
Yeah, but back in the day, you know, it was all about the ruffle and the rouging. So
not in the 90s.
I feel like their costume person is definitely mixed in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
That's what we were wearing in the 80s. In the 90s, everything was really tight. Like all my dresses
was very tight. It was. Yeah. I was homecoming, giving him something he can feel. You know what I'm saying?
And while you was at homecoming, I was in the club with a tight ass dress on. You know, it might have been a two-piece.
They're definitely.
I always had the midriff, the belly button was out, and the dress was tight.
Yeah, they definitely going back and forth.
Yeah. So we got our eye on your costume department. Y'all need to get that shit together.
Get your stuff together. Get that young girl out of the whoever doing costumes. She getting the eras, decades messed up.
Well, that being said, Juke, she decided against the dress, and we're all glad she decided not to do that because it was not a good look. Meanwhile, we got the store clerk like all up in the dressing room. Like, I want somebody to bust in my dressing room while I'm undressed so I can snap.
She's getting dressed. Sue her. What is you doing?
You can knock on the door and say, is everything okay? Because, I mean, I feel like all clerks do that. Everything good.
But she was peeking.
He opened the whole door.
No, we don't do that.
I'm gonna need you to stop. And then on her way out the store, she's like, did you leave the dresses in the dressing room? Are you looking at her, girl? She don't want no dress.
You've been looking the whole time. Do you see it in the dressing room?
You see it, girl. Kanan confronts Famous about the daggone song. I don't know why. It's already out there.
I mean, it is what it is.
I was just like, tell her, you know, it's just a song. Like, calm down. You think Easy is out here in these streets really doing what he's singing about? Yes, we do.
Probably so.
Yes, we do. So let's pick another example. Fine.
All right.
Kanan meets up with Marvin's crew. They had, you know, I don't know, a new stash house. They just be having these random houses. I don't know where this house is, but he meets up with Marvin's crew. Like, I think he thinks he's in charge of things because he rolled up in there telling them to smash that shit.
And they was looking like, little dude, who you talking to?
Where did you come from? Right. Smash the shit. And they was like, it's smashed as much as we can smash it. However, I got a little something from my homies in the hood. They call this the Cinder Williams because it gives you the Mo Better blues. And I guess they did not know how Mo Better than blues was gonna be, but
baby, them blues was blue.
Blue, always blue. We finna, cook that shit. No, we not. We gotta talk to Barbie first. We're not cooking shit. Kanan, this is my idea, niggas. If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't even have a job. So I'm cooking. So Kanan, now thinks he's a friggin' he's a mad scientist.
It's right fault because she taught him how to cook.
Did she? She taught him how to cook. She didn't teach him how to cut and mix. Like, you just had one lesson.
He think he's Chef Boyardee up in this mud.
The homeboy said, you went real heavy on that Cinder Williams. He said, it's just gonna make it more better.
Huh.
Do we know what the Cinder Williams is? No, we do not. So how do we know what the ratio is that you're supposed to mix up in there? We don't, Kanan.
None of it is.
We do not. But anyway, you're calling the shots, so you run that.
Right.
Rock rolls up in the bodega, and what's her name? Juliana, store lady. Yeah. Store lady has to connect, for her cousin. She tells Rock, she said, where your man's at? She said, with his buka. And I hope he stays his ass over there.
I know that's right.
Woo, yeah, because every time he come around, she come with a new black eye.
That is
and he sit her at the register like he ain't even worried about it. Like, he beats the shit out of this woman and then sends her to work. The audacity.
That's how they do.
She tells Rock, you said you picked me, but I picked you.
Mm-hmm. We knew that.
Because you're a woman and you know how these men do us out here. Yeah, we knew that. Rock is your hero. I think we already decided that. Kanan is walking home with the crack rock, with the crack mixed to the Cinder Mo Better Blues crack in his hand.
Dummy.
You're just walking down the street with a crack bottle.
He happy. He's so happy about that little creation. He's like, I didn't cook some crack. I'm the man.
Make money.
Right.
He runs back to the house and Jukes is knocking on the door. She needs some place to get dressed for her little dance for her little girlfriend. He gives her the key, and when they're standing in front of the house, here comes Popo Omar. He rolling up, and of course they disperse. But before they do, he'd have passed the crack off to Juke, so he's not. Just in case the Popo wants to take him back down, because he never knows. So he was smart enough to get the crack out of his hand.
Right.
So Juke takes the crack, and this nigga has a conversation with Popo Omar. Popo Omar is like, did you talk to your mama? Did she tell you? Did she tell you all about me? No, she didn't. She said, stay away from your ass. That's what she said. I mean, hell. I don't know what is his
I don't know there. He trying to make him go and pressure her to ask him what's up. He putting it out there though. It
and ain't then what he's gonna say, oh my God, you're my father, here's my kidney. Or
it ain't gonna go like that. Right.
It's like, nigga, you acting real weird. Jukebox meets up with Nicole at the park and they're making plans for their date. So the plan is for her to get dressed and you're going to meet me at the bench and we're going to leave my party and go to your party because I don't want to go to my party anyway. Oh my God, there's the pretzel truck. I love pretzels. Do you love pretzels? No, I don't love pretzels. Um,
I'm gonna get you some presents.
Duke made a tape though for her little girl. Like gave her a little song just for you. So she gives her the tape and then goes to get her girlfriend a pretzel. Whew, sorry. Nicole then has a little card for Duke. So she's going to slide it in her backpack. So I guess when she gets home, she's going to, see the little love letter. But right in the little pocket where she puts the love letter is the crack vial. Why she take that shit?
Why she take it?
If this is my girl, why am I taking her shit? Like I'm stealing from you now?
Cause little baby Albie had gave her. Now this one I'm wondering, was the hit that good that she just needed some more, or was you already smoking crack? Who just takes it?
I think she was already smoking crack because the whole highway plan is to sell the crack to the white people so they can sell it with more, So clearly the white folks are not, oblivious to what crack is. And instead of I feel like anybody else would have been like, what is this?
Right.
Are you
snapped out about her stealing the clothes?
Right. So if this is your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and you find because she wasn't digging through her backpack, she was actually trying to slide a card in there. So if I see that, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Are you a crack dealer now? What is happening? No, I want to steal it so I can smoke it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, a crackhead entertains the shit out of me. When you see a crackhead, that's probably the most entertaining shit. But that being said, why would you want to try it? When you see what happens when a person smokes crack while they walking in circles on the middle of the sidewalk, we got a crackhead around here that just walks in the circle around the gas station having a conversation with himself. You could sit at the red light and be like, here go the crack man, the crack monster, entertaining the people at the red light. But let me try that because whatever he's doing, I want some too.
They wanted that.
So I feel like Nicole knew exactly what she was doing. Because she should have been terrified of the crack.
She should have been, but she went on. Oh, girl said, do what you want, baby. And she went on and hit that shit at the club. So.
And she didn't just hit a joint. It's not something like somebody passed her a joint.
No, it was lace.
Smoking no joint from no stranger anyway. But you sat there and watched them lace that shit and you smoked it anyway. So, she's definitely not stupid. Yeah. Marvin rolls up on Kanan. Get in the car, nigga. He's mad. Kanan is like, what's up? Just get in the car.
I'm like, last time I got in the car with you, I almost got killed. You put me back up in the car.
He like that shit. He's running an operation that Kanan. He's got to go see what's happening. Very proud of himself and the shit that he cooked. That Mo better crack. That's
very proud.
So Marvin takes Kanan over to the crack house, and there's a bunch of dead crackheads in there. They're just laying all over the floor.
Just crackheads everywhere.
What the hell is going on? And Marvin's boy is like, he did it. Your boy did it. It was him. He was the one over here.
Yeah, he did it. I ain't finna go down for that. He said he was running this shit. He said all this was him.
Marvin's like, I hope like hell y'all ain't selling that shit to the white folks on the highway, because if you do, we are all going to the electric chair.
That was about the smartest thing they did was get them tasters out before they sent that shit out.
20. So it's gonna be 20 dead niggas. Let me take that back. 19 dead niggas. Oh God. So, the plan is to shut the fuck up and don't say nothing. Are we telling my mom? No.
So we ain't telling your mama.
Tell her what? That we have a recipe that'll knock your ass out, all the way out. You gonna take a forever nap if you smoke that shit?
Man.
So Rock goes up to meet she meets the new plug. They're in a boxing ring. It's a fight going on. They're discussing the ins and outs of how they're going to do things. He got his dude sitting behind him. She got Lou sitting behind her. His dude looks at Marvin, and he said, "When I pull up in the club, the streets need a body. When I slide up in your spot, the streets need a body."
I ain't gonna lie. That should have been in my head too. Oh my God.
And the streets need a body.
Oh, I've been at home. Streets need a body.
He said he was at the showcase. I was at the showcase, and it was a good song. So yeah, he liked that song. It was really dope. So Marvin, he's feeling himself. He's like, yeah, that shit was dope. I got the people out in the streets. The streets need a. So it's the night of the big dance.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the club, at the crib. She's getting dressed, looked like a wedding dress.
Girl.
Her psycho ass mama comes up there. Oh, you look beautiful and blah, blah, blah. I know you young people like take the opportunity, to have sex. And I want you to make sure that you protect yourself.
Do so bad.
I'm not having sex with that nigga.
Mm-mm.
Well, I want you to be careful. I know how you are. I don't want you getting pregnant. Mom, lesbian sex don't get you pregnant. You're not a lesbian. She took advantage of you and, blah, blah, blah.
She may have been, what's our girl name? Jukebox first. But Jukebox wasn't definitely her first.
Like,
and that mama know that.
Always how it goes. Jukebox was not her first. Your daughter is the aggressor. Your daughter is a whole ass lesbian. I don't care how many pink Philly dresses you put her in. The daddy came up in the room and he was like, "Oh, this Brad's a lucky guy." And she's like, "Yeah, mom just told me I have permission to have sex with him tonight." Her father's always clueless. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
She, white girl style is like, "Get out of my room." Meanwhile, back at the spot, Tiffany rocking it in again. Rock.
She had to make up.
She's waiting to get her man back.
Mm-mm.
So she missed that man so much she didn't offer to have his baby. Well, is that what we doing?
Whoa, even Tiffany was like, whoa.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
So, Rock, Lou, is your retirement plan? I think you need to come up with another retirement plan. So her plan is to turn the business over to Lou. Lou don't want it. Lou wants to do music. He doesn't want Rock. When I pull up in your spot, the streets need a body. He don't want to do that. He's not your retirement plan.
Your retirement plan is kind.
Yeah, because we know it ain't Marvin. Is it Kanan?
Kanan.
Maybe you should just sell the whole shit to Unique and try to get a good look, Rock. I'm just saying. Speaking of Unique, he rolls up for Lou. Lou is at the little diner where they have their weekly family dinner or whatever together. He rolls up on Lou. He wants to talk to Lou for a little bit. Lou in the faces, he's just so freaking cute. I just can't get enough of him.
He is cute. And you know what? I didn't think about that was the same diner they had their meetings at.
Yeah, that's where they meet up. And that's, neutral territory. We don't mess around over there. So
they
Lou
can bring
sits down.
their families there.
Yeah. Lou sits down. Unique sits down, and Pussy Boy stands there, I guess, doing what he does, standing around Unique. Unique said, "Rock is about to fall, bro. It's about to go down. But I like you. And I think you're the best thing she got going for her. You got a level head, you're very clear thinking. And I'm thinking you should probably think about coming to work for me." Lou was like, "You want me to flip?" I don't know what to tell you. Like, Rock, that shit is coming to an end for Rock. And it's time for you to make the best decision for yourself.
Mm.
Lou is like, there's just one problem. He's like, I know it's your sister. I took that into consideration. He's like, no, it's not that. He said, I just cannot work for a bitch ass nigga.
That's you. That's you.
You and pussy boy over here. Pussy eater or whatever he called this nigga.
Yeah.
You or the pussy eater. And so homeboy was like, that was you, had me running down the street bucket naked.
Yeah, that was you. Ain't now you do nothing about it.
Yeah. I just told you that was me. So Lou gets up, walks out, leaves him sitting there, and Unique has that same dumbass look on his face that he always has on his face, like Pinky in the brain. What are we gonna do tomorrow, Pinky? Take over the world. That's how they look.
Man, he the one. They had him dressing like he in the 80s. Unique. Because he don't.
He's a Coogi sweater nigga. That was a 90s thing.
Yeah. A lot of it might be some New York stuff too, though, because they dress a little different.
Well, I was in the A, and it's hot all year round, pretty much, and we was wearing not that. I don't know. It was some Coogi sweaters. As a matter of fact, when I was in Atlanta, like all my friends were from New York, so all of them were down there too in the A. Jukebox is getting dressed for her big day. She decided not to get the dress. She decided on a tuxedo, or not even a tuxedo. She was in a suit, in a dress suit. She looked way better. That was a much better choice than the dress. Rock walks in on her, and she gets all uncomfortable, and she tells her, where you going, who you going with, and Juke told her what was going on. I think she didn't expect Rock to have her back, but Rock was like, I'm not your father. I just want you to be happy. And whoever this girl is, she's lucky to have you.
Right.
So thank God that Juke, see, Popo Barker, whatever your name is, she don't need to talk to you. She got somebody to talk to.
That girl.
Okay, shit. So thank you, but no thank you. Nicole's back at the crib. She's listening to the music that Juke wrote her and tuning out her parents. Her mama down there talking about, come on, take pictures. You're being rude. Come here upstairs. This girl throws her headphones on, hits the pipe.
She felt real good for a minute. Real good.
It felt like
it was on her way too.
It was like 5 seconds. That was the best 5-second high she ever had.
And then she dropped down the hill.
It was like, yeah, and a 1 and a 2 and a oh shit. Oh
real
shit.
Quick.
R.I.P. Nicole. She hit that Cindy Williams and it took her all the way out.
Dang.
19 niggas and one little white girl. Gone. Rock and Kanan are having a conversation. They enjoyed the date, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Kanan, where you get that money from? I appreciate you trying to pay for dinner and everything, but where are you getting your money from? Kanan didn't have a straight answer. He made up some bullshit. He did the old switcheroo on her. Was like, hey, I ran into that cop the other day.
That was a good switcheroo. That was a good one.
Yeah. He was asking me like about you. She's like, stay away from that nigga. Stay away from him. Don't talk to him. Don't say nothing to him. And that's that on that. Meanwhile, Juke
is gonna get suspicious because that's how Kanan is. Damn thing.
He's being suspicious. And the Popo, he's not gonna stop pressing it, so it's not gonna go away.
And he ain't gonna get his way, stupid.
No. Just go ahead and die already. Big milk dud head ass nigga. I didn't even know, like when I first seen him, I was like, that dude sure looked like a bootleg Omar Epps.
You thought it was bootleg. I had on some little movie. He was at the Sinai Layton or somebody. It was in some little movie, and he looked bad then, and he couldn't act no
That
more.
movie was terrible. The one where
Oh.
the old boyfriend that came to town and
Yeah. I was like,
did she bang him in the bathroom or did she make out with him in the bathroom? I don't even think she.
I don't know, but it was horrible.
It was terrible. Jukebox sits outside waiting for Nicole to come out and meet her. She sits there on the bench where she was told to sit with her tuxedo on, watching the white people do their Cinderella thing.
Oh, I feel sad for her right there.
Fade to black. The streets need a body.
Sure.
The end. The end.
Yo, I didn't expect that though. I really didn't.
I was like, I not that fast.
Yeah.
When she took that shit out the backpack, I was like, nah, Nicole, put that back. Don't do that.
That's not.
How is this going to affect her relationship with Kanan? This is.
But you know, Kanan damn fault shit. Ain't nobody tell her ass to take that damn shit.
She shouldn't have stole it. She should have took it.
If you're not a crackhead, you're not gonna just take the crack. That's not a trigger for you.
I remember the first time, like, I was in the convenience store, and it was like, just like the bodega. It was pretty much like a bodega type thing, you know, except for, you know, in Atlanta, it's not like, it's a gas station too. So I'm in there and I'm like paying for my gas or whatever. And they got the little crack things, right? At the gas station. But it's got a little teeny rose in it. Right. With a little teeny rose in it. And I was like, I'm looking at her like behind the counter or him or whatever. And I was like, who's doing that? Like, why would somebody buy like a little rose like that? It's looking at me like, girl, are you for real? I'm like, I would be pissed. Like, I would be really angry if somebody bought me this thing. So why is that even an idea? How much is this? Why do people sell this? And he looking at me like, you don't get your ass. What kind of gas do you want? Because you're being real stupid right now. I did not know that was what they were selling. I'm like, so they just selling the crack pipes in the gas station with the roses?
Yep.
That's terrible. Do they still have that?
Yep.
They do?
They have them in the little corner stores and stuff.
Yeah, but see, I haven't had to do that in a while. I just go to like a racetrack or 7-Eleven.
You know, corner stores are lives up here, child. You know,
we got them here. I just don't. You know, I just don't. Because I be going there asking stupid questions, and I told you I'm adjacent. I'm not really, really, really from the hood though. I'm just, you know.
You're adjacent.
Yeah.
Dang.
So that's it, y'all. So we'll see like how the dead white girl is going to affect Marvin, Kanan, and the whole highway operation.
She finna get blamed for it. Jukebox finna catch that blame.
I was thinking, how many fingerprints is on that little thing? Like, and you know, Popo Omar is about to be all up on that investigation today. The little white girl, okay, so Barker saw her and Juke at the bus stop, and she was at the party.
Yeah, she sure did. Oh my goodness, streets need a body. All right now.
It's not good for your blood pressure. You should probably have your little glass of wine or something when you watch this, and you might sometimes need to take it in doses because, first of all, Juke and Nicole were the stress relief in the whole situation.
Well, it's all a heart attack now.
Oh, it's a wrap.
No, you still got you got Famous. Famous will calm you down for a minute. Famous come in. Unless they kill Famous. Boy, they kill Famous.
They better not. I can't.
Famous going down about that. He rapping about it. He gonna take the hit.
You're gonna get in trouble. And I will take any dose of Lou that y'all would like to serve me. So more Lou. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all. We'll see you next week. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the ring the bell thing, reminder, and all that good stuff. Bye.
Bye-bye.